Juan Ayuso. So let's count down now, riders, and get this race underway. 20 seconds, riders, 20 seconds until we get started. 15 seconds, riders, until we get this race underway. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, away!
Okay guys, everyone the other side. Everyone out, everyone out.
.2 kilometres on the Saturday. A golden opportunity for Filippo Ganna, you'd have thought, to continue his run of unbeaten time trials in the Giro d'Italia, and then a road stage, making its way along the shore of Lake Batalon to finish at Batalon Fured on Saturday the 8th. It does mean, as I think I previously mentioned, there will be a rest day on the Monday, that opening Monday after that opening weekend of the Giro d'Italia, the first of 2 rest days. Been with Bora Hansgrohe since 2017. Moved there with his brother, of course. Been with his brother since 2010 through the Liquigas years with Peter Sagan, his younger brother, 1 year younger, or 18 months or so. Then, of course, they both moved to the Cannondale Pro Cycling Team, and then through the Tinkoff Saxo years in 2015, 2016. And the Bora Hansgrohe project, as Peter Sagan sees it, has now run for 5 years. It's still a lot more to come yet. Brandon Rivera is the Colombian for Ineos Grenadiers, who is lap by lap of this 2 kilometre circuit. Then we're going to see this one come back together, possibly. The 3 riders clear, as I say. Attila Valter, who's clipping off the front. Looks to me like he's taking one of the Bardiani CSF Paesane riders with him. There's about 6 or 7 riders going clear there. And Brandon Rivera, Ineos Grenadiers noticing they've missed that. Looks to me like Rivera is going across to them as well. So a newly forming chasing group. If we're not careful here, our peloton is going to become the back group. Brandon Rivera making his way across in that orange helmet. Anas Al-Abdia is one of the Bahrain Cycling Academy riders in there, in that leading group. I think this is going to come back together. You can see Peter Sagan in the Ciclamino jersey. There he is. His brother on the front. Egan Bernal looking very comfortable tucked in there. And so far, the UAE Team Emirates riders who have shown themselves the most have been Yusuf Mirza. They've got some real firepower in here, though, haven't they, of course? In the shape of Mark Hirschi. The gap opened up, just been closed down gradually. All back together again. And the next sprint will come with 20 laps to go. Not long to that point. And the riders looking around, ready for the next attack. Of course, once you're racing in a peloton as small as this, you've got to be super vigilant, because the gap between front and back, it sounds obvious, I know. You may not realise you're at the back of this field until it's a little bit too late as the attacks are going over the top of you. You're looking for a wheel to come around you. You can find yourself very quickly off the back of this one. And that's one of the things that in a pro race like this, particularly Egan Bernal, what his tactic's going to be. Bernal said, oh, I'm going the breakaway, definitely going the breakaway. And then, of course, McCrossan putting it. It's going to be right on the line between these two. Elia Viviani, the Italian, wouldn't you know it, just getting that one. Little cheeky smile on his face. There we get the slow-mo. It was close on the line, wasn't it? Pretty certain of that. Elia Viviani on that fantastic Italian stripes bike. What a paint job. That's a cracker, isn't it? To the UAE. I know some of them will be staying on afterwards a year. Those drone shots looking down on our main into second, having swung off there, and that gap closing down. It's Vini Zabu, the yellow stripes of Vini Zabu, who are now drilling down that gap. I can't see which of the Vini Zabu riders it is. They've had a interesting last 2 years, haven't they, that team? But ever present in Giro d'Italia breakaways, animators of the race, in the same way that Androni Giocattoli, Sidermec are as well. We'll get a look here at some of the publicity for Made in Italy are exhibiting. And then we move into a whole another era as well. Nibali, the winner back in 2013 too. Incredible how well he's still going considering the breadth and spread of his victories. We watch here, by the way, as we look back to the racing, Anas Adel Abdia of Morocco going clear, representing the Bahrain Cycling Academy, and he's being chased down by the Maglia Azzurra, the mountain. Sagan coming through this time. Can Sagan get him on the line this time? That was very close between the two best sprinters in the field. Former European road champion Elia Viviani, three-time world road champion Peter Sagan, but I think Viviani's got it again there. The Italian. Gregor Boll rolling through on his now out-of-date Merida. I love it. I just love the fact that I think it's absolutely brilliant the fact we've got some retired riders in the field. Has to be said as well, one who is making this his last race, I mentioned it earlier, I'll mention him again, is Mattia Beveria of the Bahrain Cycling Academy in the yellow jersey there, having a great day out. Looks to me like he's sneaking off the front, or at least trying to at this stage too. Being closed down again. There's a few riders in here. The way he sees it is that he is managing and living with back pain, back injury still plaguing him. And in his interviews in Dubai in the last couple of days, saying that basically his aim is to ensure that when he's racing he has more pain in his legs than he does in his back. And if he manages that balance, then he'll be happy with it. But, I'm sure that is going to be an ongoing sprint classification stand at the moment. Viviani clearing that one ahead of Sagan, Fiorelli in third. Never so slightly, I guess, less chunky. The big legs of Peter Sagan, so recognisable. On your screen, swinging to one side of the road, putting a foot out, looking to stop. There he is, being pushed back in by one of our neutral service mechanics. That might be a new bike by the looks of it as well, but it's in its biggest gear. That won't help, despite the fact that he's an absolute beast, and he's not happy. Stopping again. Little bit of a problem. So that is the same bike by the looks of it. Let's hope it's not the curse of the dreaded electronic gears. Filippo Ganna pedaling through. Try and get, I think, I would suggest that rear derailleur may not be changing. Clear with Yusuf Mirza, who seems to have been in every breakaway so far in this race, but you'd expect that on home turf. And there is this year's Giro winner, Egan Bernal, winner of now the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, and turning his focus, as he says, back to the 2022 Tour de France. Of course, Bernal did ride the Vuelta at the end of this year, finishing in 6th in general classification, but they know how strong he is, and I think they'd be quite happy to let Ganna do this. Fully strung out, our main peloton now. Mathieu Bodnar is the rider who's swinging out to one side, get a little bit of daylight between him and the others. Not a full-on attack by any means, but just lifting the pace. Consoni on the wheel as well. Yusuf Mirza looking like he's now starting to tire after an awful lot of work. Mark Hirschi there, the Swiss rider, moving his way back up to the front as well.